Hello, kapitan English z tej strony. Dzisiaj w tym odcinku zajmiemy się idiomami. Dobrze, mam przygotowany materiał. Będziemy wspólnie uczyć się po prostu idiomów, co one znaczą. A na koniec oczywiście mamy quiz. Dobrze. All the albo everything under the sun. Wszystko, co istnieje, jest możliwe. Absolutnie wszystko pod słońcem. Przykład. I now need to read all the books under the sun in time for the exam. Ok? Dobrze, mamy pierwszy idiom. Drugi. Be at one with somebody albo something. Być z kimś, czymś w zgodzie. A mountaineering holiday is about being out in the wilderness, at one with nature, leaving the city behind and enjoying the silence. To jest dokładnie ten typ wakacji, który ja lubię. Be in the same boat. Jechać na tym samym wózku. It's easier to study for exams with my friends. After all, we are all in the same boat. Be in two minds. Nie być w stanie podjąć decyzji, bić się z myślami. I was in two minds whether or not to accept the job offer. Be like water off a duck's back. Spływać jak woda po kaczce. I am not sensitive. To me, insults are like water off a duck's back. Be out of one's mind. Oszaleć. He must be out of his mind to be buying that expensive phone. Blow one's mind. Wywrzeć na kimś ogromne wrażenie. The first time I listened to this album, the music just blew my mind, and now I can't stop playing it over and over again. Bury one's head in the sand. Chować głowę w piasek. It comes down to deciding whether to bury your hand in the sand and refuse to participate or to embrace what the internet has to offer. Clears one head. Ochłonąć, zebrać myśli. When I have a problem, I go outside to clear my head. Cross one's mind. Że coś przychodzi ci na myśl. It never once crossed my mind that you might need help. You are so self-sufficient. Day in, day out. Dzień w dzień. Day in, day out. The UN work to promote respect for human rights, protect the environment, fight disease and reduce poverty. Donkey's years. Bardzo długo. I haven't seen my American family for donkey's years. Keep albo have one's fingers crossed. Życzyć komuś powodzenia w jakiejś sprawie, trzymać kciuki. We've got our fingers crossed that the money raised will be used to help families in need. Get on the first rung of the ladder. Wejść na pierwszy szczebel drabiny kariery zawodowej. Personal assistant was the first rung on the corporate ladder for her. Get off the beaten track. Zejść z utartego szlaku. Patrick decided to get off the beaten track to visit lesser known sites. Get one's foot in the door. Ustawić się, dobrze zacząć w nowej pracy. I wanted to work for a big multinational company, so I thought an internship would be a good way to get my foot in the door. Nie? To takie już jesteś w danym miejscu, już wsadziłeś nogę w framugę, już po prostu jesteś jedną nogą w danym miejscu, prawda? Go through the roof. Gwałtownie rosnąć w cenach. With the cost of higher education going through the roof, many young people are wondering if going to university is still worth their while. Go with the flow. Płynąć z nurtem, robić to co inni. I decided to follow Xavier's recommendation rather than going with the flow and saving all the usual sites people go to Paris. Have the guts to do something. Mieć odwagę coś zrobić. I didn't have the guts to stand up for myself because I didn't want to scupper my chances of permanent employment. Get, have butterflies in one's stomach. Mieć tremę, no, albo też inne znaczenia, być trochę taki podekscytowanym, prawda? Mówi się, jak ktoś jest zakochany, to też ma butterflies in their stomach. Coś mocno przeżywa. I get butterflies in my stomach before an exam. Hit the ground running. Z miejsca zacząć odnosić sukcesy. When I got the job, I was so thrilled that I hit the ground running and worked non-stop until the evening. Hold your horses. Chwileczkę, spokojnie, wstrzymaj się. Hold your horses, Vic. Let's give the project a bit more thought first. Keep an eye on somebody or something. Opiekować się kimś, czymś. Have you ever kept an eye on anyone's pet while they were away on holiday? Keep tabs on something, somebody. Mieć oko na kogoś. My parents like to keep tabs on me. They know where I am all the times. Może na przykład aplikacja gdzie jest dziecko. Kill two birds with one stone. Upiec dwie pieczenie na jednym ogniu. I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone. Store czy stone? Wait a second. We need to... One stone. Na jednym ogniu. Tu jest błąd. Na jednym stone. This is N. No, it's not N. And visit my uncle on the way to your house. Let sleeping dogs lie. Nie wywołuj wilka z lasu. He didn't mind him coming to her party with his new girlfriend, but in the end he decided to let sleeping dogs lie. Yeah? Let sleeping dogs lie. Dobrze, jesteśmy już w połowie. Yay! Let the cat out of the bag. Wygadać się. She blushed and that's how she let the cat out of the bag. Everybody knew it. My mind goes blank. Mam pustkę w głowie. Can you give me a second? Yeah? Can you give me a second? My mind has gone blank. Yeah? Not bat an eyelid. Nie mrugnąć okiem. If I decided to leave school and get a job, my parents wouldn't bat an eyelid. Czyli nawet okiem nie mrugną. Travel on a shoestring. Podróżować tanio. Hitchhiking is a good way of traveling on a shoestring. Open a door to something. Utorować drogę, zainicjować. He introduced me to coding and opened a door to my future as a software developer. In that place here, I would like to thank so many people who opened the door for me in so many fields. In, I don't know, even photography or learning, teaching English, in writing, in so many skills that I got because of somebody opened a door to me. Pigs might fly. Nie wierzę w cuda. I will never be late to school again. And pigs might fly. Yeah? Play it by ear. Improwizować. I don't like to play it by ear. I like to have a plan. Put one foot in front of the other. Stąpać powoli, stawiać kroki. The rocks were steep and slippery, but we kept putting one foot in front of the other. Put one's foot down. Postawić na swoim. If she doesn't want to do something, she simply puts her foot down and refuses. Put one's mind to something. Starać się być zdeterminowanym coś zrobić. Once I put my mind to it, I will succeed in whatever I do. To tak bardzo o mnie, prawda? Ring true. Brzmi znajomo. The film rang true because it reflected the director's personal experience. Scare the daylights out of somebody. Śmiertelnie kogoś przestraszyć. The door opened with a loud bang and scared the daylights out of me. Sing somebody's praises. Wychwalać kogoś pod niebiosa. A true friend will always be loyal. You just know you can count on them to sing your praises. Stand somebody in good stead. Przydać się komuś. Learning at least how to count to 10 in the local language stands you in good stead for haggling. Straight from the horse's mouth. Z pierwszej ręki. Trust me, I have it straight from the horse's mouth. Take the bull by the horns. Chwytać byka za rogi. One day I will take the bull by the horns and quit smoking. Teether the edge. Balansować na krawędzi, wahać się. The situation between the two countries is teetering on the edge of armed conflict. The grass is greener on the other side. Wszędzie dobrze, gdzie nas nie ma. I wish I had a cottage in the country instead of that flat in the center of town. Well, the grass is always greener on the other side. The words your oyster. Świat należy do ciebie. The words your oyster. Our degree opens up job opportunities abroad as well. When you're a graduate, the words your oyster. There's more to somebody, something than meets the eye. Więcej się za kimś czymś kryje niż wiesz gołym okiem. Her appearance always makes a great impression, but there is definitely more to her than meets the eye. Weigh on someone's mind. Martwić, ciążyć na sercu. The upcoming school leaving exams are becoming to weigh on my mind. I'm rather worried. Wild goose chase. Szukanie wiatru w polu. I went on a wild goose chase looking for that book in all the bookshops only to find out that on the internet that it was put out of print. Pass something with flying colors. Zdać śpiewająco. I never fail exams. On the contrary, I'll always pass with flying colors. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Wilk w owczej skórze. I think Joe to powinno być, nie ja jakieś. Joe was a wolf in sheep's clothing, pretending to be a sympathetic listener only to disclose that she heard to my enemy later. Only to disclose what she heard to my enemy later. Dobrze. Na ten moment kończymy. A na następny moment there's a quiz. We're going to do the quiz. Yeah? So I recommend watching next episode where we're going to do all these questions, prawda? Musimy tutaj wybrać odpowiedni idiom. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy it and I hope that, this piece of knowledge was or will be useful to you. Bye, 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 bye.